Hello everyone! Welcome to In the Beyond. Today I'm back doing another channeled reading, and today I'm going to be channeling a message from your spirit guides. So what do your spirit guides need you guys to know today? We have 3 piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1 with the plant medicine card and this glass flower. We have pile number 2 with the water card and this clear quartz cluster. And we have pile number 3 with the sacred site card as well as the golden citrine. So take all the time you need to see which crystal and which card is really calling out to you. That is going to be the group that has a message for you. I will find you guys at your timestamps below, which are in the description box. And yeah, let's get into this reading. Let's see what's in the cards, and let's go in the beyond. Hey pile 1, if you guys were drawn to the plant medicine card as well as the little flower, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what your spirit guides want you guys to know today. So right away, you guys were drawn to the plant medicine card, and this is a really beautiful image. I'm feeling a lot of vibrant energy coming into your space. I'm getting a few different messages here, definitely with all of this plant medicine and the truth card. Perhaps some clarity will be coming to you guys, awakenings, as well as potential healings, because the color green is just deeply healing to our mind and our soul. So yeah, let's pull some more tarot cards and see what your spirit guides really need you guys to know today. Pile 1, messages from the spirit guides of pile 1, please. Pile 1, messages from the spirit guides of pile 1. What does pile 1 need to know today? Okay. So we have the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. The Knight of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Oh, that's super interesting. We have the Moon, the 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and King of Swords. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting a few different messages here. There is a lot of completion. I feel like you probably just potentially ended a certain cycle in your life, maybe ended a relationship or ended a course of study, something like that. There's some kind of ending that I think you've maybe been grappling with or have just realized something is ready to be released. It could be anything like that. It could just be something that is naturally occurring, like the ending of, like a course of study, or the ending of a living arrangement that you knew was planned and was going to happen. I'm just seeing some endings here in the beginning of these cards. And then we have you transitioning into a new phase with Knight of Wands and 3 of Wands. And whatever this ending is for you, it's something that you are ready to release and you are really ready to let go of, because we have 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords. So I feel like whatever you are being asked to let go of, it's something that you're ready to let go of. It's something that has been feeling like a burden maybe, or has been giving you anxiety. So it's definitely like a relief. I'm feeling a big sense of relief and a calmness. And yes, your spirit guides want you to know that You're definitely stepping into a new phase at this time. And this new phase is definitely going to be more gentle and have a lot more, you know, healing and nourishment. I'm getting lots of peaceful, calm energy with this new transition and in the new phase that you're stepping into. We have the Three of Wands here. This is talking about traveling and going into new places, looking into new horizons, going off to find new things. We have the Moon here as well, so I do feel like you guys are really following your intuition in this new phase, and you're following what lights you up, and it's really going to bring you into this beautiful energy of Three of Pentacles and Six of Wands. And these two cards, they have such positive, beautiful vibes. Three of Pentacles, this is all about harmonious relationships and collaborations with people in beautiful ways, to build something that you couldn't really build on your own. So I'm getting a lot of like collective healing energy, collective, you know, working on the collective healing, working on, you know, building something with people that you probably wouldn't be able to do just on your own. It's about bringing in new energy and you and a group of people all bringing your skills and talents to create something really vibrant, beautiful, and successful. Six of Wands is also a card all about success and happiness and, you know, luck and things working out in your favor. So that's, I feel like, what your spirit guides are kind of like nudging you in the direction of, is like a lot more harmonious relationships, a lot of success, a lot of luck in the field that you are looking to manifest in. And that's going to really be different for everyone in this group. But the ultimate realization of this transition and this release into something new, something beautiful, healing, you are going to be feeling like the King of Swords energy. I feel like you're going to be having a very calm and peaceful demeanor, a very calm and steady mind. You're going to be somebody who is very confident and self-assured here. He is holding a feather. So if you do resonate with wanting to step into, you know, furthering academics, or maybe becoming a writer, a creative writer, doing creative pursuits of some kind, I do see that here in this card. So yeah, this is really interesting energy. Your spirit guides really want you to know that the time is right for you to release something and let something go. That could be a career path, that could be a relationship, that could be a living situation, that could just be a way of thinking, a way you've been thinking about, you know, who you are and what you're capable of. We could be talking about limiting beliefs in this reading, but with this plant medicine truth card, your spirit guides are trying to nudge you to see something, to see a truth in something. They want to have you awaken to a deep truth, and that truth is around you being ready to release something. There's something in your life that you're ready to let go of, and it's going to be, you know, in your favor and in your best, you know, greatest good to release what needs to be released, because your spirit guides are letting me know that we have this new pathway that will be coming in, really aligned with your intuition and your heart space and who you are and what you want to accomplish. And this new pathway with opportunities, it's going to be feeling very successful. It's going to be feeling happy, uplifting. It's going to be feeling deeply heart-based as well, because the Three of Pentacles card is giving me this deep sense of emotional fulfillment as well. But yeah, let's pull a few more cards to see if there's any more messages from your spirit guides. Group 1, pile 1, messages from the spirit guides of pile 1, please. What does pile 1 need to know right now from their spirit guides? Energy for pile 1. Okay, and we have 6 of Thunder at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is a representation of where your spirit guides want you guys to go. They want you to follow your intuition, follow your heart space, follow what lights you up, brings you joy. Where do you feel the most nurtured? What path can you take to feel more nurtured? That's really how I'm feeling with this card at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, let's see what else your spirit guides have to say. Yep, we have the Hanging one here. This is all about awakening to a truth, awakening deeply to a new truth. And do you see all of these beautiful flowers kind of reflected in the plant medicine card, blossoming into a truth, an awareness that something's ready to be released. You're ready to see something from a new perspective. You are coming full circle. Something is at completion. You're ready to start a new phase with all these phases of the moon here, the moon symbols. We also have the 7 of Thunder, 10 of Stones, yeah, the World, exactly, and Ace of Wands. Okay, this is beautiful. Your spirit guides are speaking so clearly today. We have the World card. This is all about completing a cycle, completing a phase. Perhaps you're completing, an astrological cycle or transit, maybe a Saturn return, or perhaps it has to do with Pluto moving houses, because Pluto just moved into the sign of Aquarius. So maybe that lines up with a transit that's been affecting you. There's just a lot of energy here for you guys to shift, to leave something behind, to step away from things that no longer serve you. Step into the 10 of Stones energy where you are fulfilled, your cup is filled up. Mentally, emotionally, physically, you are nurtured, and you feel seen and taken care of by life, by releasing what's ready to be released. And with Ace of Wands here at the end of the reading, this is just another confirmation that your spirit guides really want you guys to know there are new opportunities coming for you. The universe is going to open up like this beautiful portal and present you with new opportunities once you release the old, step away from an old cycle, and step into the new. Wow, this has been such a beautiful reading. Let's get you guys any last messages or advice from your spirit guides. Group 1, any last messages or advice from the guides of Group 1? What does Group 1 need to know right now? We have the Fox with shadow work, yes. And we have Phoenix, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we also have Golden Unicorn Ascension. Okay. So right away with the Fox card, shadow work. There are no shadows without the light. I feel like this Fox card is really asking you guys to examine what is ready to be released, what is ready to be let go of. And we could not have a better symbol or animal guide for you guys. This Phoenix is really representing the energy I was feeling for you. You're definitely ready for that transition, how the Phoenix rises from the ashes. I feel like this is just a representation of where you guys are right now. You're ready to release something with the symbolism of, turning to ash, and you are ready to be reborn and step into a new phase. if you are familiar with Harry Potter and Fox the Phoenix, that scene where Fox turns to ash and then is reborn with as a little chick, that's just kind of the energy I'm picking up from this card. It says empower, fire activations, bring creative and spiritual freedom. Yeah, your guides really want you to kind of re-examine things and ask yourself how you can feel more freedom. How can you guys feel more ease, more peace, more joy? I'm hearing the word nurture strongly. Like, how can you feel deeply nurtured? And we also have Golden Unicorn with Ascension. Awaken to your soul's potential. So yeah, really contemplate, you know, where you want to go in this next cycle. Where do you want to ascend to? Yeah, this is really beautiful. There's these beautiful phases just laid out in these cards, you know, like consider what's ready to be released. Focus on releasing. Then you'll step into the phase of being reborn and having new opportunities and having that new spring phase. And then you're going to be rising up again. You're going to be rising into your soul's greatest potential, like this unicorn just rising through the clouds. And we have all of this beautiful orange energy supporting you guys. So that's letting me know there's a lot of energy around your sacral chakra right now for this creative, you know, reinvention of who you are and where you're going. There's a lot of creative energy around you guys. You are definitely very supported by your spirit guides. They're here guiding you. Tap into your intuition. Tap into, you know, the messages and synchronicities that your guides have been sending you to really follow through on this, you know, release and rebirth that your guides are, you know, really letting you know, like, there's so much amazing, beautiful opportunities that they want to present you guys with the magical unicorn and Ace of Wands. So yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys. Group 1, thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. I absolutely love reading the comments. I enjoy doing these readings so much, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey Pile 2, if you guys were drawn to the clear quartz cluster as well as the water card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what your spirit guides really want you guys to know today. So as I was picking the crystals intuitively for each pile, with your group, I was hearing the word like purify and cleanse. So I think there's a message here about, you know, the healing powers of water and the cleansing powers of water as well. But yeah, let's pull some more tarot and oracle cards to get a deeper message from your spirit guides. Pile 2, messages from the spirit guides of Pile 2. What does Pile 2 need to know today? Ooh, we have Knight of Swords, yes. The Fool, okay. The Devil. The Two of Wands. The World, and the Sun card. Interesting messages. I think you guys, what I'm picking up from the energy here, I'm getting a lot of like feelings of anxiety, feelings of maybe feeling burnt out or depleted of energy, just feeling maybe frustrated, overwhelmed, and stressed out by life. I think that's why the water card came out. But yeah, with the Knight of Swords here, I'm picking up a lot of like frustration and anger. And with the Devil card, I'm getting like, you know, fear, anxiety, maybe even some depression. I think some like heavier emotions, maybe feeling, you know, overworked and burdened. The Fool card, he's carrying his little, you know, possessions over his shoulder. We have the World kind of represented twice here, so perhaps actually 3 times here. We have the symbol of the world. So maybe you've just kind of been feeling really stressed out and burdened and, you know, just like overwhelmed by all of the chaos that's happening in the world right now, because we are in such a time of deep chaos. You know, if you look at the news or if you hear what's going on around you in the world, there's just so much chaos and tragedy occurring every single day. It's overwhelming. It's too much for one human to comprehend, you know, the tragedies of the entire world. So I am kind of feeling the energy, like maybe you've been tapped into current events, maybe you've been feeling the collective chaos on planet Earth right now. Maybe you've been feeling really overwhelmed by it, and that's totally normal. I think your guides want to come in this reading to like give you some support and encouragement, and to just let you guys know like you don't have to be paying attention to every single news article or every single tragedy that's happening in the world daily. You know what I mean? Like, give yourself a break if you're somebody who's kind of always tapped into the news, or always tapped into local news, or always tapped into the political climate, or, you know, like the chaotic wars and the chaotic protests and, you know, all of this really tumultuous energy that's on planet Earth right now. And maybe your country specifically is experiencing political unrest and protests and things like that. Your spirit guides are coming in this reading to say like that's really heavy energy. If you are able to, give yourself some breaks from that, from paying attention to that or being so tapped into it. You know, if you are a political activist, like, you know, keep doing your important work, but, you know, giving yourself a few breaks here and there to focus on self-care is going to be really healing for you guys, and it's going to be, you know, your fuel so you can go further in, you know, your fights for justice, or maybe you're working for climate change, for environmental issues, things like that. I'm getting a lot of energy here that we probably have a lot of like political activists, climate activists, you know, people who want laws for gun safety, people who want things to be better. We want the world to be a better place. I'm getting a lot of that warrior and activist energy through this reading. So I see you guys as somebody like fighting for justice, peace, things like that. You want the world to be a better place. I'm kind of just blown away by the imagery in your reading about the world here. I think you are a strong strong activist, strong humanitarian, somebody who really is fighting for all of the beings on planet Earth. Maybe you work closely with the environment or animals, things like that. So yeah, your spirit guides are coming in this reading to talk about giving yourself a break from your intense work, or just maybe you have a really intense job. Maybe you work with trauma survivors. Maybe you work with, you know, migrants or immigrants who've had to flee really hostile war zones, or, you know, they've had to flee from political persecution, like anything like that. I'm just getting your spirit guides are talking about the work that you do, and and just how the work you do is needed, but it's also very important that you give yourself self-care. That's how I'm really feeling with the Sun card and this World card as well, because this panda, he is playing this flute. He's expressing himself through music, and I'm just getting really calming energy around this flute card. So I think that your spirit guides are wanting you guys to maybe focus on your self-care, focus on some creative outlets for your energy, give yourself some time when you're not so focused on such heavy issues. That's really the main message of this reading. Because I think in your day-to-day life, or just there's some reason around you and what you do and who you are that you have been around really heavy energies. And that's going to really be different for everyone here in this reading as to why they've been around such heavy energies. But your spirit guides are telling me that you work with heavy energies, you transmute energies into more positive things, you do a lot of intense work. So they are here today to remind you to take some time for self-care, take some time to, have a creative outlet, do some painting, some journaling, some yoga, light a candle and just maybe meditate with that candle. Any little moment of peace you could get, or any little moment of just feeling like, the world can be a safe place, or you can feel safe in it. Little moments like that throughout your day, if you can find the time, definitely try to sprinkle in some self-care rituals like that. Yeah, I'm getting like maybe having a little hobby, an artistic hobby or artistic pursuit, maybe photography or, coloring, painting, anything like that. Because your spirit guides really want you to focus on expressing yourself. We have the water card with expression. I'm getting, just like healing waters and cleansing waters. If you do work with a lot of heavy energy, your spirit guides want you to focus on maintaining your own health and your own I'm hearing like purifying your own aura, if that's something that resonates with you, like keeping your aura clean, keeping heavy energies off your body. So like taking a salt bath is a really good way to do that. Going for some walks in the forest, if you're able to do that, that's going to kind of cleanse the energy around your body. That's going to let you feel lighter. That's going to allow you to kind of clear off heavier energies. Yeah, that's what your spirit guides are really saying. Let's pull a few more cards to get any more messages from your guides. Pile 2, messages from the guides of pile 2. Messages from the guides of pile 2. What does pile 2 need to know today? We have the Magician, exactly. We have 7 of Cups. We have 10 of Wands, of course. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Stones, and the World, yeah. So you guys definitely, again, we have the World coming out. This is just kind of confirming everything we were kind of talking about. You definitely are tapped into the chaos on Earth. I see you definitely doing some kind of work or being an environmentalist of some sort. And it's definitely led you to be feeling like 10 of Wands energy as well. Feeling burdened, feeling yeah, just depleted and everything. And the Magician card is coming out first because I think you guys are really strong alchemists. You really transmute heavier energies into gold. You transmute heavier experiences and situations into, you know, things of more beauty and more light energy. So I think your spirit guides really want to acknowledge your gifts and your talents at that, and just acknowledge like you for like who you are and what you're doing on earth right now. We also have 10 of Stones. This card is always giving me self-care energy. We have this figure doing yoga. Her third eye is lit up. This figure is surrounded by nature, is surrounded by animals. There's this loving, gentle energy in this card, and I think that's what your spirit guides really want you to start to focus on, is like your self-care, like we were talking about, making time and space for you to have maybe a morning routine where you exercise, where you relax, where you meditate. You know, whenever you can find the time, give yourself, you know, maybe start with 10 to 20 minutes of yoga or journaling or your favorite exercise or music or movement. You know, anything that you kind of associate with your self-care routine. They definitely kind of want to bring that in for you. And then with the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel things kind of like moving in your favor with this card. This card is all about luck and the universe bringing to you a beautiful new opportunity. So I do see that here for you as well. There might be opportunities for your work to start feeling more light, or just for you in general to start feeling more lighthearted, and for you to start not focusing so much on the negative, I'm hearing as well. Wow, lots of beautiful messages coming through. Let's pull a few more oracle cards to get you guys some more guidance and messages today. Group 2, messages from the spirit guides of group 2. Ooh, chameleon. Messages from the guides of group 2, please, spirit. Horse. I'm feeling this one. Oh, bear, beautiful. So we have chameleon with soul tribe, it is safe to be seen. And we have bear, you are the light. It is safe to step fully into your light. So this is beautiful. This is giving you guys the message that, you know, I think once you kind of focus on, you know, cleansing, purifying your aura, things like that, self-care, that kind of stuff, I think you're really going to be kind of stepping out into the world a little bit more and becoming more visible in some way. Maybe you will be, you know, start to be recognized or known for the activism that you're doing or things like that. Also, Soul Tribe is here, so I think perhaps some of the blessings that we were seeing with Wheel of Fortune, they could be around meeting new people who are in fact in your soul tribe and really aligned to the things that you are working through and aligned through a greater purpose. We also have the Horse with free spirit. Give yourself the space and freedom to express your creativity. Yes, again, your spirit guides really want you to focus on your self-expression, because we did have the expression card here, and then we had the card where the panda was playing the beautiful flute. So it's just another confirmation to focus on your self-care and your creativity. I think you guys do a lot of, you know, working through maybe heavy emotions or heavy chaotic situations. Maybe you work with trauma, people who have been through trauma, people, maybe you're a therapist of some sort helping people. But whatever it is that you guys do, or maybe it's just circumstances in your life have led you to come in contact with a lot of heavier energies, your spirit guides really want you to just express all of it. Express it through your creativity, express it out through journaling, through art, through music, through self-care routines and things like that. Just really start to express yourself, because that's going to lead you to so much more freedom. And it's going to be leading you to like more blessings as well. Your spirit guides really want you to know. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys, group 2. Thank you all so much for joining me today. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. I always love to read the comments, and I absolutely love doing these readings. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey pile 3, if you guys were drawn to the golden citrine as well as the sacred site card with purpose, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what your spirit guides want you guys to know today. What message do your spirit guides have for you? So you guys were drawn to the sacred site card and it says purpose. With this card, I'm getting the energy of focus. Perhaps your guides are going to give a message about maintaining focus today on your purpose. Perhaps I'm also getting a lot of solar plexus energy when I'm looking at this card. But yeah, let's pull some more tarot and oracles to get a deeper message. What do your guides want you guys to know today? Messages from group 3's spirit guides. Messages from the spirit guides of group 3. Messages from the spirit guides of group 3. Okay, so we have Queen of Swords, King of Wands, beautiful. Six of Swords, Seven of Cups, beautiful. The Four of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, interesting energy here. Wow, beautiful. I'm getting a few different messages. Your spirit guides are talking about your dreams. They're talking about like your dreams and aspirations, definitely. They are wanting to speak about, I think you see yourself as somebody who can maybe reach a lot of like fame and recognition for your gifts and talents. I think you have been maybe considering a creative pursuit or something like that they're wanting to talk about with Knight of Wands here, or King of Wands. And then I'm getting this other message around traveling. So I'm getting a few different messages. Just take the ones that resonate. There's a message here about traveling. And we do have the sacred site card, so it could be traveling to sacred sites. You might be getting a lot of insights like intuition, nudges, and things like that, wanting you to travel to different sacred sites around the world. Maybe you want to travel to connect to your heritage or your ancestors, or just go to the sacred sites like the megalithic temples around the world, the pyramids of Egypt, things like Stonehenge, the earth mounds in North America, the pyramids in Mexico and South America, things like that. Maybe it's always been a dream or an aspiration of yours to travel there. And your spirit guides are really saying go for it. Like, it's in your favor, in your best interest to follow that nudge. And I'm also getting a message that if you are an artist as well, going to sacred sites or going to anywhere where you feel called to travel is going to enhance your artwork. It's going to inspire you. It's going to lead you to more creative output. You're just going to be filled with inspiration. You're going to be filled with yeah, just ideas and inspiration are going to come to you through your travels. So maybe you've been really wanting to travel to a different country, to a different part of the world. Your spirit guides are really talking about your dreams and aspirations being linked to traveling. So that is a message that is coming through right away. Yeah. Perhaps like you even want to be somebody like on stage. Perhaps like you've been dreaming or envisioning like a life for yourself where you have like more fame, you have more recognition. Maybe you've always been wanting to be like a singer or an actor. Because I do see like traveling is going to open up the world to you. Once you travel more, you will be kind of like fulfilling your purpose more. You will be coming into contact with the people who you need to be in contact with to like further your career or further your creative visions. So traveling is going to be really lucrative for you guys. Yeah, there's lots of energy of like movement here and travel as well. And there is also this energy around creativity as well in this reading coming out. So this is really interesting energy. I think your spirit guides want you to kind of focus on taking a first step on your goal, like taking a first step towards like these travel goals or these creative goals that you have. The Knights are all about taking an action, so like try to like, you know, take action to further your goals, make some plans to travel, make some plans to get your creative projects out in the world, kind of traveling out in the world as well. So yeah, let's pull a few more tarot cards to get any more messages for you guys. Group 3. Messages from the spirit guides of group 3. What does group 3 need to know right now? Messages from group 3 spirit guides. Yep, we have 8 of Stones at the bottom of the deck, and for me this card is really talking about mastering a craft. I kind of associate with this card with creativity and being an artist, being a creative. So yeah, your spirit guides really want to talk about that. They want to talk about your creative goals. They want to talk about, you know, in your heart space, what is your biggest dream for your creativity to get out into the world? Do you want to be known to the world as an actor, as a painter, as a filmmaker? You know, like, what is that dream in your heart? How can you share that dream with the world? How can you start to put your creative projects out into the world? How can you start to travel and connect to people who are kind of in aligned with what you do or like where you want to go? That's kind of the energy that your spirit guides are really sending in this reading. Okay, so we also have 7 of Wands. Beautiful. We have the 8 of Thunder. Yes. The Devil. Okay, wow. 7 of Thunder. Interesting. The Flower of Cups. Yeah, so the Queen of Cups. And we have Justice here as well. Okay. Interesting stuff. Yeah, your spirit guides are talking about releasing any limiting beliefs that you have around yourself, around what you are able to accomplish, what you are able to, you know, do in this life, you know, where you're able to go. They want you to release any limiting beliefs around what you can create or what you cannot create. They want you to release any negative self-doubt, any negative self-criticism in your mind, because that really needs to not be weighing you down at this time. You need to kind of step into your power. The 7 of Wands, to me, this card really represents embodied creativity and being very empowered, Again, this is like strong solar plexus chakra energy, as I was feeling with Sacred Site in the beginning of this reading. Your guides want you to step into your power, where you are connected to your masculine and feminine inner energy. You can hear your spirit guides, you hear the mystical nudgings of your muse, you know, like of your inspiration. I think your purpose is kind of heavily linked around creativity and around receiving divine inspiration from spirit. So take that how it resonates with you. But yeah, I think your creativity is one of your spiritual gifts. You hear the muses, you know, you hear spirit in the form of giving you an idea for a painting or a creative project or a song or, you know, a screenplay, things like that. You guys, your purpose is really linked to creativity. And you also, like, in some way, your purpose and your creativity is also kind of linked to travel. And I think your guides are really saying, like, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can do the things you want to do. You have to believe the world is going to open up for you. You have to believe that, you know, you're kind of destined for greatness, and you're destined to like travel and see the world and have your creative projects and like have you, who you are, be known and kind of seen throughout the world as well. So yeah, this is really interesting. I'd love to know what your creative passion is. Like, are you a filmmaker? Are you an artist, a visual artist, a musical artist? Are you somebody who is a creative, a writer? Like, yeah, just let me know how your creativity is aligned to your purpose. We also have Seven of Thunder, Flower of Cups, and Justice. So with these cards, I feel like, you know, your spirit guides are asking you to kind of, again, believe in yourself, believe that things will start to work out in your favor, that things will start to level out. It's going to be like an even playing field. You're going to be able to put yourself out there and actually be seen and be heard. I feel like justice is coming for you guys in the form of like you being able to be seen and heard and like have your projects, you know, be seen by the people who can really allow your career to really take off. Like these little seedlings. Like, I think there's going to be new opportunities for you guys to grow into the beautiful, you know, artist and creative that you are. Yeah, let's pull a few more oracle cards to get any last messages for you guys. Group 3. What does group 3 need to know right now? Messages from the guides of group 3. Ooh, we have Otter with initiations. Messages from group 3. Okay, wow. Okay, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We have the Frog Spirit with stepping into your power and Antelope with new pathways. Yes, your spirit guides are speaking so clearly. Otter initiations, be open through this transitional time. Yeah, I feel like you guys are kind of transitioning away from limiting beliefs and maybe keeping yourself small. And maybe you kind of are stepping out into the world and stepping into the spotlight more. We have Frog stepping into your power. Don't take a back seat in your story. It's really time to step up. Yeah, definitely step into your power. Be more embodied. Focus on solar plexus chakra meditations, or, you know, focus on, you know, you were drawn to the citrine, so maybe getting some citrine or any yellow crystal to maybe meditate with could be really liberating for you guys and letting you to, or allowing you to tap into your solar plexus more, like the place of your personal power. Because you guys are really being asked kind of to shine and step into the light and have confidence to really put yourself out there. And we have Antelope with new pathways. Consider whether you are happy on your current path. Yes. I feel like this is really talking about, you know, letting go of limiting beliefs and kind of allowing yourself to, you know, really see yourself as the creative that you are, to step into, you know, owning your creativity, owning your craft, owning your projects, putting them out there and standing firmly behind them. Maybe this is talking about leaving behind like a 9-to-5 job that you don't really resonate with to become a self-employed creative, or perhaps this card is speaking about taking new pathways and traveling the world, like we were talking about in the beginning of this reading. Like if you're able to maybe take some trips around the world, get some new perspectives on things, meet new people, I think that would really fill you guys up with inspiration and just kind of like open the world up to you guys. You would be seeing things in a totally new way, and I think your creativity would really thrive from new experiences like that. But yeah, really focus on stepping into your power, allowing yourself to be seen, you know, being open to change and letting any limiting beliefs around your creativity be something of the past. Really focus on, you know, your positive empowerment and leave any self-criticisms or doubts in the past as well. Because yeah, your purpose is really aligned with creativity. And creativity takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to put ourselves out there. It takes a lot of courage to put, you know, our art, which, you know, is so linked to our soul, out into the world, because you know, we're always maybe afraid of rejection, or we're afraid of being ridiculed or made fun of for the deepest parts of our soul that we're expressing through our art and our creativity. So I really commend you guys for your creative path that you're on. And yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys. Group number 3. Thank you all so much for joining me today. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. I'd love to know what creative field you're in. And yeah, thank you guys all so very much for joining me today. I just love doing these readings, and I really hope to see you in one of my next readings. Thanks, guys.